Hi, Daniel Kepnich back again. This is part 11 of An Australian Poet. Now, the next few poems are going to be really Australiana based, with a message of what myself and a few other of my Indigenous brothers and white brothers are trying to do in the town is to not only give some hope and let everyone know that they all matter, but to try and bridge that gap that's been here between black and white. Now, basically to try and build a better future for the generations of this country to live happier and make the country stronger together. Now, this is the first of them type of poems, part 11, simply titled Hanging On to the Pride of Australia. On our vast and sunburnt land we were raised to understand the meaning of our country's morals and its respect, that started with the Aborigine in the land of the proud and the free, with dreams like sun rays of clear waters reflect. Under our mighty Southern Cross we've tasted the victory and loss from the day Captain Cook first viewed our shore, so lest we all forget about the sacred land on that we sit, our traditions that are too strong to ignore. Like the Kelly gangster steam, living an Australian bushranger's dream, pushed far enough to forget the fear of failure. Under an orange sunset glow with Clancy of the overflow, we're all hanging on to the pride of Australia. And I do believe today that our heritage is slipping away into a plague I'll proudly call Americanism. With plastic gangsters for hire, would we follow them into the fire? It's a question that is true blue and fair dinkum. Under the shade of a coolabah tree, an Anzac digger down on one knee, not afraid of his country's freedom caught for conflict, while the real men fought to build her as the band played Waltzing Matilda in a pride poem of an Australian convict. Well, with red soil in our blood, we have lived through fire and flood, we're still hanging on to the pride of Australia. From the sound of a didgeridoo to the boxing kangaroo, we were built here to have no failure. Now, as the changes are happening fast, it's a pride that has to last for our ancestors' spirit in the heart of the land, because we are slowly slipping away a little more each day, and it's not the way our great-grandparents had it planned. In the spirit of our outback, bring all the pure and simple things back for our Aussie ways that really matter the most. To never ever hesitate and to lend a hand and say, "G'day, mate," like the words of a Henry Lawson ghost. In a country not short of swags, let's be proud to fly two flags with thee and fight for the independence without the fear of failure. With the originals of our land and the believers to make a stand, we are still hanging on to the pride of Australia. Thank you. Don't forget to share.